Hi there. In this video, we're going to be reviewing the Power BI library report. We're going to be doing it from two perspectives. Firstly, from the perspective of the Power BI desktop, and then we'll move into the Power BI online service. This is the report that you are going to be building over the next series of videos. So let's head over to Power BI desktop. Here I am in Power BI Desktop, and this is available in your Learner Resources, as shown in the dialog. There are 5 pages: landing page, filters, current loans, students review, and detail. The detail pane is hidden, and that's because we drill through to this. On screen is a series of buttons that help us to navigate around this report, but we can select on the different tabs in order to be able to navigate around them from the perspective of the authoring process. As we're in Power BI Desktop, we have full control over all aspects of the objects that we can see. We can move them around and we can change their properties. We can do this in the various panes we've got available, and you'll see us as we build this report from scratch. This page is a filters page, and we can interact with it in order to be able to filter down the information we see on other screens. I'm selected on David Cohen. If I go to the students review, I can only see the loans associated with David Cohen. If I go back onto the filters and select all, I'll get to see all of the loans by all of the students. The current loans tab just indicates where we are as an organisation at this time. We have 9 total loans. 2 of those loans are overdue and 1 of them is long overdue. There's another filter and it only applies to this page. I can look at the things that are only overdue. Select true. I can see I'm looking at 2 overdue loans. I have another filter, and it's a days overdue filter in terms of the number of days overdue. I can slide it across, and if I say between 8 and 12 days overdue, I can only see 1 item. These filters only apply to this page. I can now move on to the students review. The students review shows the total number of loans taken out in the year, and it compares it to last year. Because we've filtered it on the other page to just look at 2023, it's comparing 2023 to 2022. We can select on the tree view and look at one specific individual. Let's look at Yuki Sato. And now the graphic and all the graphics filter so that we're only looking at Yuki Sato. Yuki's number of loans has changed by 12.5% year on year. And in 2023, he took out books for a total amount of time of 56 days. I can find out more about these loans. I can right click on the 27 and then I can drill through to the detail. And this shows us the 27 loans that Yuki Sato took out during 2023. I'm now looking at the same report from the perspective of the Power BI online service. I'm looking at the report as a viewer, which means I don't have the ability to move things around, but I can still interact with it. I can now look at my current loans, and I can see they've got 2 overdue loans. Perhaps I want to send David Cohen a reminder. I'm going to select on the loans reminder email. This is a simple calculated column that we create as we build the report. And it's allowed me to open up a simple email with details about the loan sent to the correct student, and I could send this out if I wish. The other thing I can do with this report is I can select the model-driven link. This takes me to the record in my model-driven app, and if I wish, I could indicate that the book has now been returned. Let's suggest that it was returned today. Save and close. I'm back on the report, but the report hasn't changed, so let's refresh this report. Select the 3 dots, then go to related content, and then select refresh. Now that the data has been refreshed, I can refresh the data on this screen. and I can see that the loan has now disappeared. I hope you're looking forward to building this Power BI report, and I'll see you in the next video.